Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm at YCS Houston 2016, and I'm getting a deck profile from, what is your name?
Steven.
All right, and what deck's this?
This is Atlanteans.
Just hop in and see this.
All right, man. So I play like a little bit of a different version, but I started with the standard triple Neptibus. He's one of the best cards in the deck. I saw this a lot today, which was good, because in testing I was worried I wasn't going to see it, but he's really good. He's made the deck back to where it needs to be, so definitely you have to play him at 3. To complement him in the lineup, I played 3 infantry. I like this a lot today, because I actually didn't play any Draco Pals. I was kind of surprised, but this was good against anything else I played. I didn't actually play any Cosmos, which was surprising, but it was good against everything else. Just being able to pop face-up cards is always a nice thing as well. To complement them, I played 2 Goons. Goons is the best card in the deck. If this card was at 3, I'd lose my mind, because it's just a really powerful card, letting you search out pretty much your whole deck. If you can resolve Neptibus with the Goons combo, you tend to win that game. It's just the way it goes. And then 2 Marksmen as well. I didn't feel I needed a 3rd one. Back row is a good thing right now, but it's not as big as it used to be. And with Marksman only sniping face down, it's not as strong as it could be. I like this for pendulum scales. This is just for back row and clearing. I have other ways to do it too. But that's the Atlantean engine. It's a total of 10. I like it to be even. Moving on, I only played 2 Mermails in the deck. I only played 2 Megalo. I played other versions with like multiple Mermails, like, you know, the guns and the lead and the Teuses, and I liked that a lot, but I wanted to focus more only on the Atlantean version and my tech choices as well. And I never needed more than 2. There was a couple times I was able to get really aggressive to drop 1, and they would like negate it, and I dropped the 2nd one, and it would just be game over from there. So Megalo is a really good card, obviously, one of the best Mermails ever made. So that's it for that. Other part of the deck I played 3 Undines and the 1 controller. This worked out pretty well today. I only saw this once in my hand, and I was able to pitch off Twin Twisters, and I was able to OTK with a Neptibus early on this morning. So it wasn't that bad. You run the risk of playing it. It's like the Brilliant Fusion logic behind it. You just play it, that way you can get to it faster, at least to your Neptibus, because you need to see this guy. So there's that. Then we get to my tech choices, well, some of them. This is standard, Mola Glacier. I did this a lot today, which is funny because in testing I didn't think I saw it enough, like in terms of playing it. I played 1 Gamma Seal. He's really good in here because you can pitch him, because he's a water naturally, and also he's just really good to get over boards. It's funny, in a mirror match, I was able to drop a really nasty board of a Megalo with a Mizuchi, and I was like, man, I have a Dark Hole out, but I can't do anything. So I drew into Gamma Sealed over it, Dark Hole, dropped Neptibus, and was able to OTK from there. So that was very cool. 1 Aquasphere, I think she's really necessary in here, because it's really hard to get to Dweller, and Burning Abyss is probably one of our hardest matchups purely because of the grind game. So I just think Aquasphere is a really good card to play. It's a good 1-of. At worst, it's citable. And of course the Diva, because if this card is more than 1, it would be a lot nicer. But it's a very good card. I actually, at some point, I just kind of prefer going to Neptibus over Diva. I only use her if I absolutely know I can resolve it. And I didn't see Veiler today, so that was nice. Hand traps, I played 2 Maxis. These were okay. I resolved it like once maybe. I didn't see it too often, but I did see my Veilers a lot, and that was really nice. They stopped a lot of cards and were just able to keep me the gears going, and they helped me win games a couple of times. So I like Veiler a lot. Spells, triple instant fusion. This will probably cut down to 2 now that the new ban list drops. And I'll end up putting in another Twin Twister, which you'll see here in a minute. But Instant Fusion's still really good for now. You can still play it at 3 if you really wanted to see it really fast. Just being able to make that quick Dweller is necessary, I think, in certain matchups. Besides that, I played 2 Dark Hole. This was really nice in testing. It came up once or twice today, but every time I resolved this, I was able to usually OTK from then on. So this was a really nice card. For 1-ofs, it's a really odd number of 5, which is going to freak me out, but 1 scale to Mizuchi. You just need a target for Megalo to search out. 1 for 1, this is really great. I love that Neptibus is a level 1. It's really, really awesome. It's like I'm playing like Sylvans or Synchrons. 1 Regeki. I like Mass Destruction. Helps keep things going. Soul Charge. This was really nice as well today. If I resolve it, it tends to be game over, especially about other things, but it is what it is. And Twin Twister, I only played 1. I didn't have room for a second one, but like I said, now that Norton's at 1, I could probably put this back up to 2. So it's good. It's better with the Mermail engine. Traps, real quick. 3 Reckless Greed. This is my tech of the weekend. I really liked this card. My idea was I wanted to be able to draw into my engine as quick as possible. And as good as Upstart is, now it's at 1, but I only swing for 8,200. So I wanted to be able to have a card that can unbrick my hands and I could still play without giving them any life. And if you resolve more than one of these, you are probably going to win. This card's really nice in here. And you search everything. And then I played Scolding, Strike, and Warning. This was really nice today. Warning was super good early on. Strike was good, and Scolding was okay. I probably could do without this now, but I love this card to pieces. And that's the lineup for the main deck. Extra deck, right?
Yep.
Extra deck, I played 2 Nordens last time we were able to play it. It's a good card. I'll probably cut Norden for a level 7 Synchro, or maybe a Leo, probably more likely. Tatsunoko, this card's really nice. It helps you make Trish. That's like really what he's here for. Chambara, he's another card I really like. It's kind of kooky. It's really easy to make off of Tatsunoko and the heavy infantry. And if you can make this with a Megalo, you can have 2 double attackers. That's really nasty. You can make really nice OTKs. 1 Cypher Lord Omega. This didn't come up at all today. It's twice it's come up now, so I don't know if I'm gonna cut it or not. Maybe. 1 Trish. Trish is really good. You make it a lot. Just wins you games. That's it for the synchros. Actually, get into the Xyz. I played Double Dweller. This came in handy against BA, but it wasn't enough at the time, unfortunately for me. But I think now we can pull him on to Double Dweller in the format we're in. So he's just a really good card. Emerald, because you want to recycle back in your stuff when it dies. Dire is really good in this deck because you're able to make the Tatsunoko. Well, if you don't have the Tatsunoko Diva play, you can still pop your card in Mola Glacia. Castel, just best generic out. And I play Utopia the Lightning. I didn't play Cosmo today, so this didn't come up at all, but I'm sure in test it will at some point. It's a really good combo. This Hope Wolverine Dragon Spider Shark thing from the Gold Series, this thing's a really good card. I played it once or twice, and it actually won me games, so just because they would have to find a way to get over it. And then 1 Gaios, because I only play a couple 7s. Real quickly, my tokens, by the way. My sideboard was the Cyber Dragon engine here. I decided a lot for Cosmo. I didn't play Cosmo, but I played it a couple of times for some friends here, and I was able to really get over it really easily without this. So maybe I was sided for the wrong deck, right? 2 Denko. I dropped it against BA, but Beatrice is a card and Farf is real, so it's whatever. 2 Ghost Ogres. This was in case I played Draco Pals. Never came up though. Joan Lockbird for Monarchs came up once, but I never drew it. The last Maxi and the last Veiler. A second Twin Twister, like I said, will go to the main, and 2 Solemn Scoldings because I like traps like this in the deck.
All right, so real quick, how do you feel about Mermails in this new format, this new ban list, all that? Where do you see, how do you see them going?
I think they're a really good tier 1.5 deck. I think they have the potential to get higher in the format. It's just we have certain matchups that are really bad. So Cosmo is good for us in the sense of we can both OTK, and if you can hit their pilots of Mola Glacia, you're gonna destroy them very quickly. But it's a battle of OTKs. BA is kind of hard against us because if they grind, it's harder for us to continue just to hit that OTK really quickly. Monarchs aren't bad against us, but they're not really good either. Domain doesn't affect us usually. What hurts is whenever they are able to bring back Aethers and keep themselves from being OTK, which then lets them storm forth you next turn. So it depends on how you play that one out. I think we're kind of in the meta without being in the meta.
All right, thanks. I appreciate the deck profile. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up. Leave feedback in the comments. Subscribe for Yu-Gi-Oh! And thank you again for the profile.
You're welcome, man.